Well, Ashley, congratulations on your recent leadership award for the South Carolina Public Employee Benefit Authority. As one of the NAGDA 2016 Leadership Award winners for Plan Design Administration, tell us a little about your project.
So the South Carolina Deferred Compensation Program, which is administered by the South Carolina Public Employee Benefit Authority, has well over 600 participating employers, who many of which remit their contributions in various manners. Okay. Many also which remit via the U.S. Postal Service. So this project was designed to streamline everyone into remitting their contributions as well as the detail via the electronic system, the Plan Service Center. And so in doing so, we also requested some additional participant data pieces on the file, termination dates, as well as salary information that was not previously being collected. So that was added to the detail file that was being required to be remitted electronically. And in addition to those pieces of the project, we also required employers to offer all aspects of the deferred compensation program, the 401k as well as the Roth 401k, the 457 as well as the Roth 457, and then loan payments via payroll deduction. Employers, when they elected to participate in the program, many of them had the option at the time that they decided to join to offer various features but not others. So this was a way to add all features of the program for all employers. That way, if an employee left employment with one employer and went to work for another participating employer, they weren't penalized. Say they were participating in the 401k Roth, but that employer didn't offer the Roth. Now they could participate. It was seamless for them. They could continue their participation at the same level.
Wonderful. Okay. And what was the inspiration or motivation that got you started on the project?
You know, efficiencies were our biggest motivation, program administration efficiencies. Like I said, many employers were remitting their money via the U.S. mail, and that's also a security issue. So that was another real big concern for us. So just a more efficient administration and a more secure transmission of participant data. Obviously, that's all in the best interest of our participants, but also providing those additional pieces of information for us, termination dates. So if someone just was, you know, adamant that they were going to take their account balance with them when they left employment, we could more efficiently process their refund. Or if providing that salary data was also a piece of the puzzle that was very important to us, because absent that, our third-party administrator and the local retirement plan counselors were not necessarily able to advise employees on what their account balance really meant to them or could mean to them in retirement. So that was another large portion of our motivation.
Wonderful. And with streamlining, what was the most difficult obstacle that you actually encountered?
So I mentioned we have well over 600 participating employers, and resistance to change is always a big issue. It's an issue for us at the Public Employee Benefit Authority on the defined benefit side, and it certainly is an issue with the deferred compensation program. So really just convincing employers that providing this information and becoming compliant with the program was really in the best interest of their employees, and it would make their lives a lot easier in the long run too. That was, you know, just doing that was a big obstacle for us. So what we did was created, along with our Empower, our third-party administrator, we developed a business transformation guide, and that guide provided employers just a step-by-step process for how to become compliant. It provided them contacts for the journey. You know, if how do I determine how far along in the project I am? I mean, maybe I already offer all features, so I don't have to worry about that, but I'm not offering loan repayments via payroll deduction. So what all do I need to do, and how do I get there? And it provided them those step-by-step instructions on how to get there, and it also provided them the opportunity to speak with someone one-on-one to guide them through the journey.
Beautiful. Wow. And so with the call of action, what resources did you turn to for best practice ideas or inspiration?
Well, we always look to employers of plans of similar size and similar features for some guidance, and that's why NAGDA is such a valuable resource for us, and their website, because it provides a lot of that information as a one-stop shop. You can go there and provide, you know, determine a lot of information from their website. The member forum is extremely valuable in submitting questions and getting responses. So that's one of our huge resources. But also, obviously, with this particular project, our third-party administrator, which is Empower Retirement, they were just a partner for us throughout the entire project. Their expertise on how to go about addressing employers and requiring this of them, their expertise from previous clients also came into play. So we utilized them a lot.
Wonderful. Great. And what outcomes were the most rewarding to you as a plan sponsor?
Well, the project is still ongoing. It's not, employers are not required, all employers are not required to be fully compliant until December 31, 2016, but I'm happy to report that as of today, we're a little bit over 80%, so we feel like we're going to get there. But I think that the outcomes that are going to be most rewarding is just truly that more secure and efficient processing of participant information, getting the detail in there, the contributions in their account, the detail out there that the local retirement plan counselors can use when meeting with participants. That's all going to be extremely valuable part of the process. But ultimately, I think that the participants knowing what that account balance translates to in retirement and being able to take that and add their defined benefit estimate as well as an estimate of their Social Security benefits provides them that holistic picture of what their money looks like in retirement. So that's certainly a positive outcome. And we have been surprised that we went into it thinking that our employers, while they are very fearful and don't want change, we thought that they were still going to be upset in the end. And many of them came out after the fact and said, you know what? We were dreading this, but it really truly was an easy process, and we are so thankful that you made us do this. And I think that's a great outcome for us because it shows us that resistance is there, but it's not necessarily, it's more of a just knowledge issue. They don't know what they aren't benefiting from, so we have to show them, and it was truly a positive outcome for us as well.
It's more just that hesitation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And show me the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we really, Empower did such a super job of really providing their staff as a resource. And one of our account manager in particular, she had a conversation with every single one of our employers and walked many of them through, hour-long conversations on how to become compliant. It really, truly was, it has been a fantastic project for us.
Well, wonderful. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Yes.